Every language will become global. Stories are becoming a lot more participatory. Culture becomes a massive opportunity of an export. That by 2030, the camera itself will no longer be the primary tool of storytelling. That cinematic experiences will probably become more event. I feel every creator has the potential of becoming a studio. This is an initiative which is part of the Mumbai Tech Week. Mumbai Tech Week is an initiative of the Tech Entrepreneurs Association of Mumbai. Mumbai has always been the entrepreneurial capital of India, but over the last 10-15 years, there were some of us who felt that the worlds of technology and business were simply now sort of converging together. More and more focus had gone into whether it was Bangalore, Hyderabad, etc. We felt the need to revitalize that. And there were a bunch of us who came together in doing this. The Mumbai Tech Week is a manifestation, one of the numerous events that we do, but an event which we are tremendously proud of. It's now into its third year. Government of Maharashtra has been actively supporting this initiative as well. But we felt that whilst we are having a program of this nature, many companies who are part of the Tech Entrepreneurs Association of Mumbai, they take up initiatives to essentially talk about their own industry, the work that they are doing, with the core intention of letting the entire sort of, Mumbai-related, Maharashtra-related professional people who are looking at opportunities to know about the kind of work that's happening here. Mumbai is obviously home to numerous fintech entities, SaaS companies, but Mumbai is also the entertainment capital of India. And which is why we at Hungama is a member of team, we thought it appropriate to talk to you a little bit about the kind of innovation that's happening in the media entertainment industry. So there is a shift that we've all been witnessing, which is, the shift going away from what we called as the streaming era to now what is the creation era, which is obviously being aided a lot by AI. There are really four pillars to this. Most of you have in some form or the other probably already experienced the ability to just create a video from an image, post it on your social media, etc. And therefore, that's one of the reasons why I feel every creator has the potential of becoming a studio. Every language will become global. You are seeing this on your YouTube feed. You can now be watching videos from other languages, make them vernacular if you wanted to in your own, as it were. Stories are becoming a lot more participatory, where we're actually branching out. For the first time, you're beginning to see the worlds of potentially gaming, movies, music, etc. all kind of come together. And finally, I believe this is also going to be a component of what we call as culture becomes a massive opportunity of an export. This entire process took many a times hundreds of years, thousands of years for cross-border sort of, collaborations, etc. to happen. We've seen that through the trading routes, etc. But the pace at which it is moving now is really, absolutely remarkable, and we'll touch upon that a little bit here. Where we have generative video engines, you have autonomous creative agents, you'll have narrative intelligence models, immersive interfaces, and an ability to distribute with insights and data. And so we feel that by 2030, the camera itself will no longer be the primary tool of storytelling. Intelligence will. The entire component of how we are seeing this is the fact that a term that we've all used, and more often than used, probably abused for a couple of decades, as it were, convergence is today truly beginning to happen, which is you have multiple formats of storytelling which are now merging into one, and this is also leading to more and more immersive forms of storytelling as well. The creator economy, as I spoke, it is an ability to tell a story not just by way of speaking, but adding visual components to that, engaging your fans in the entire process, leading to sort of, merchandise, digital twins, avatars, etc. And this is why we feel that, the next studio can possibly emerge from the creator economy itself. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Disney and, a Warner Brothers or a YRF or anything of that nature. Cinema as a world that we know it obviously continues to be, relevant, but we feel that the manner in which you are seeing larger and larger screens coming into your homes, that cinematic experiences will probably become more event-driven, larger films that draw audiences, possibly for mixed reality kind of interactions as well. We feel that India has a very interesting opportunity here. And I say this from the perspective of AI. I'm sure each of you have been using numerous AI models, which are the core frontier or foundation models. But we feel that when it comes to creating something unique, which is built on culture, history, the entire diversity of what we've got, India sits in a very interesting space and can take advantage of. We obviously have the demographic energy, which is, the youngest nation. India today is accounting for as much as 23% of all AI usage in the world. Because we are a nation which is diverse, we have 17 prominent spoken languages, perhaps a lot more out of the 29 key states. There is linguistic complexity. There is a lot of cultural depth because of the 5,000 years of history across various regions that we have. And there is an entrepreneurial ecosystem. All of this, in a way, lends itself for a new engine of storytelling. And that is an aspect which we feel has an ability to come out. So we're going to see a world of massive, the best way to describe it is perhaps a next phase of democratization of creativity. We saw the first wave of democratization of creativity perhaps about 15 years back when social media started. It got a lot more augmented when you had the short video boom of, Instagram, Reels, TikTok, etc. And now in a video generative world, the ability to tell stories and actually complete stories in its own form goes into a phase where otherwise was to some extent a little bit of a club itself. If you had imagination, you had a desire to tell a story, you perhaps at best wrote it. Today, the ability to express that into video exists very much.